tí of Tala ó fás go. Storm Dara, is that what this one's called? Storm Dara, yeah. Tá sé chocked. Yesterday wasn't much better. It was a horrible, long, wet, tedious, shitty day going around collecting posters, you know, before you get a fine. Now, the constituency I ran in, right, is 100 kilometres wide. That's not even including the length, right, the other way. So that was a lot of diesel to waste to realise when you went around that your posters weren't even there. Like, as an independent, right, well, for me anyway, I don't know about some independents, but for me, I didn't have very many because I couldn't afford very many. And I didn't have a team to put them up. So I was there when they were put up. So I knew exactly where they were. And a lot of the cases, it would have been like one per town, you know, because that's all I could afford. So when we went back and found that, like, I'm the only one that used black cable ties, right? So they were definitely mine. And they were just snipped and just left hanging. And people were like, that's been there a while, that's down a while, because there's green all over the fucking tie. It's like, yeah. Right? So, like, before the elections. Other places, that was, where was that? That was when we came out of Ballineen. Then on the back road into Bandon from Kinsale, there was cable ties just left around the pole, but the poster had just been ripped clean out through it. Ballinasspittle, they were taken. Garrettstown, Bantry Road. Like, there was no presence of me anywhere. In Skibbereen, in Castletownbere, anywhere. Except my own town. And the one over. Bandon, Balgooley and Ballinascarthy, yeah. They were the only places that they weren't taken down. Or that, you know, some of them weren't taken down. Gas in that. On a completely separate note, we'll say nothing about the people that told me from another constituency that they were present for the conversation where that Langer, right, had paid people while putting up his posters to take down his opponents, and their instructions were to burn him or bin him, but they brought him back to the fella. And I have people that were present for that conversation when they returned him and told him who paid him to do it. Now, if that's what they do when they're not leader of a political party, when they're not leader of a country, what would they do when they're in power to keep it? We'll say nothing either about Michelle Keane walking in to rural Kerry and finding them with, late at night, with the ballots out on the table stamped. What were they doing? Were they using up all the votes that hadn't been used for the day? Or the 500,000 people on the electoral register that shouldn't have been? Or the people with double voting cards? Or the fact that boxes were opened in count centres without everybody present? Okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, right? But there is nothing going to make me believe that this shit show of an election was lawful or fair. How can it be when the mainstream media, like, propagated the others, right, and vilified the rest of us? What's that about? One faction, right, and their beliefs were censored, completely silenced. What's fair about that? What's fair about the government and the mainstream media hiding all the crimes that we're fighting against to make us look like crazy racists? I mean, just a theory. Now, it's a lovely fairy tale, unbelievable, unimaginable even, right, to believe that people that ruined this country were voted back in. And not only that, but topped the polls. There's people in Cork South Central coming out left, right and centre saying he was ran out of here. There's no way he could have topped the polls. Absolutely no way. Who voted for him? Now, a few minutes down the road from Newtown Mount Kennedy, Frank Spencer got 5,500 first preference votes. Did he really? After what those people have been through? Because they've been there more than once. They were battered by the guards, their community was overrun, and they were forced into submission. And what? They went and asked for more, did they? Please, sir, can I have some more? Fuck off. Oh, McCunty, the Minister for Injustice, topped the polls. Really? When the whole country hates her. Okay. Look, lads, believe what you want, right? But for me, there's only two plausible deductions that can be made from the evidence that we have at hand, right? Either it was fixed, or people are genuinely stupid enough and deluded enough to not see what's happening in the country. Maybe it's because they didn't, put them in the affluent areas or, anything like that. So, yeah, either that or they're completely sadistic and they want more extremism and torture for our nation. They want more men to be killed because of their sexuality. They want more women to be raped because it's legal in their countries. They don't have to ask. They want more kids to be dead with their throats slit just before Christmas. I mean, fucking hell. More kids to be stabbed, more boys to be raped. Wow. How can you believe that anybody would vote that back in? People can believe what they like, okay? But I will no longer be wasting my time trying to explain things, trying to wake up the brainwashed and the brain dead and the assholes with their stupid comments. Fuck off. I don't care. Stay asleep. I really don't. I'm just going to block and delete you from now on. I'm done. Okay? You go your way. I'll go mine. And when you do finally wake up, when the wolves are right inside in your sitting room, between you and your cup of tea and RTE, and you really do wake up, I feel sorry for you.